Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning, it is 7:11 right now on Radio 1. And our guest for the morning is here. Good morning, Jenna Coleman.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Hey, nice to see you.
You too.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a good year, I think.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Because last time you were on, you came in and you broke... Sorry, we're having mic issues then. Last time you were in, you broke the news that you were going to be leaving Doctor Who.
I thought you were going to say I broke something.
You broke the desk. That's why you're in.
You broke the chair.
How much money have you got on you? But that was the last time you were in. So when was that? Was that a year ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no, a bit earlier. Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think Victoria was just starting up.
Yeah, you were just talking about it then.
And I was trying to learn to ride a horse.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, how's that going?
It's good, I can side saddle.
Did you arrive by horse today?
Yes, it's my main form of transport.
Well, because we can't be spending loads of money on cars at the BBC.
No, it's why it took me a while.
So we've got loads of horses. And we just, we send them out.
Had a canter.
Yeah, but we send you a horse. We had Matty Healy from the 1975. He had a donkey yesterday. We feel like you're a higher caliber guest.
Is that true?
Yeah, we sent you a horse, yeah. So last time you were on, but any other big announcements you need to make today? Because that was a big announcement. Like, you made that, and then it was all in the papers, and it was a big deal.
Uh-huh.
How was it like when you left and you announced that to the world? Were people coming up to you in the street being like, Jenna, what are you doing to me?
I know, they still do, actually. And so I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry.
And they're like, come back. I was like, I've literally just left. I've
literally just left.
It took a long, long time. But they're filming the new series at the moment with Pearl Mackie and Peter in Cardiff. So I know nothing, which is a nice relief.
Do you miss it?
I don't yet. Just because I think I was leaving for so long, and you know, I loved Wales, but you know, London and Yorkshire are nice as well.
Yeah. There's all nice places to go to.
There's lots of other nice places.
Yeah, let's list some nice places.
Yeah, although I can't complain about not travelling, I suppose.
Yeah. So did you do back and forth to Wales to do Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Wow. And then let's talk about your new show, Victoria, because this started on Sunday night, and this is definitely like your show, I feel. Like you're the star of the show. It's called Victoria. You play...
Victoria,
yeah. So main part of the show, really. Is there pressure when it is like all eyes on you, and when you sign up to do a series as big as this? I
like to pretend it's not, and then suddenly you start seeing the title sequence, and then you're like, oh my goodness. But it is absolutely an ensemble, so I'm putting all of the pressure on everybody else. Yeah, just to make myself feel better.
You should, because if they're not acting well, you're not. You know, feeling right.
And team effort.
Exactly,
team effort.
Yeah. And then this show is being billed as the new Downton Abbey. That's what it's been billed as. So no pressure. No pressure at all. I suppose it's inevitably going to be compared to that because it's in the same time slot. But it's true. It is true. It is great. And it started Sunday. And there's one on Sunday and one on Monday, and I think that was a really good idea to get people hooked. Yeah, bank holiday. Yeah, I think that was a good idea. That was obviously your idea. Obviously, I call all of the shots. Yeah, she's very Queen Victoria of you, just to boss it. But how is she to play as a character? Because until I watched this, I didn't know. How do I say this? How much of like a? She's kind of a bit of a diva. She's very frank. Yeah. And open. Yeah. It's quite funny, actually, because at first I was a little bit scared to be so unlikable and flawed in places, and then I ended up relishing it because I think she's absolutely hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, there's kind of an absolute lack of patience, and if she doesn't like you, you're in trouble. It's like working with Tina Dahealy, this. Yeah. You know, it's sounding a lot like that. I see that. She doesn't like you, she just doesn't like you. And that's it, yeah. That's your new name, actually. 7:30, it's time for the news with Queen Victoria. But how is it played? Do you have to be, because, you know, like, there's this scene in the first episode, if people have watched it, if they're not yet watched it, but she... you know, moves into the house and she's like, oh, I don't really like the house, can we decorate it? And like, I want to live in Buckingham House, it should be called Buckingham Palace. And like, she sort of like gets a bit gassed, basically, that she's the queen. She's unbelievable. Like, the biggest, most thing that comes up all the time reading about her is how unbelievably stubborn she was. Yeah. And really obstinate. And it's like, once she's made up her mind, there is, I think Lord Melbourne said there's no unearthly power that will ever make her go round. Yeah. So once she's made her mind about something, that's it. Again, quite Tina Dahealy. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I see
must be a great character to play, though, because you don't want to play like a boring queen who was just like, oh, she's all right.
No, I mean, I honestly read things about her, like, you know, when she ate, she gobbled her food and she laughs with her mouth open and...
Again, like Tina Daly.
just stop it, right?
But what a great character to get to play.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Hey, there's one thing we've got to ask, is because, and you've probably seen this, but I've seen this in like a few things. You look so beautiful in it.
Thank you.
Because you look beautiful in real life. And Queen Victoria, people are saying, was not as gorgeous as Jenna Coleman.
Right.
This is what the papers are saying. They're like, oh yeah, they look exactly like each other. But I mean, it's a double-edged sword, that, because they're saying, you're so beautiful, but also, what do they do? Employ someone that look... Okay, it's quite a confusing thing. How does it make you feel reading things like that or seeing things like that?
I want to say Google young Victoria, and there are some... Well, portraits, I suppose, are subjective.
Yeah.
Just the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But, I don't know, you kind of want people to look a bit further than that. But, yeah, some portraits she looks very young and exuberant. Others are maybe not as flattering. I think as she gets older, in particular, you know, perhaps becomes less flattering.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. We don't really want to like diss her, do we?
No,
in case she's listening.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do not. I had such a funny interview where we were in Kensington Palace and I came over with a turn and I started to feel really unwell and I got hot and I was about to faint and I was talking to Nina Nana in the news and it was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. I was like, I'm so sorry. Such an actress. I feel like I'm having like a hot turn.
All these questions.
So I think it might have been Queen Victoria's ghost.
She's like, are you?
She's like, stop
Jenna
talking
Coleman.
in the first person.
Yeah. Still here. Well, Jenna Coleman is here if you want to say hello this morning. 81199 is our number.